Lipotoxicity, Insulin Resistance, and Age-Related Macular Degeneration, a Metabolic Nexus by AZLAN ADNAN, M.A. Thursday, 20th of November 2025. Introduction. Age-related macular degeneration is often treated as an isolated eye disease, yet its deeper origins lie in systemic metabolic disruptions that quietly reshape retinal resilience long before symptoms appear. Lipotoxicity, the metabolic spark. Lipotoxicity develops when circulating fatty acids overwhelm the body's ability to store or oxidize them properly. Toxic lipid intermediates accumulate and trigger mitochondrial stress along with inflammatory cascades. Insulin resistance and systemic fallout. As these lipids build up, insulin signaling becomes impaired across muscle, liver, and endothelial tissues. The resulting hyperinsulinemia and chronic inflammation amplify metabolic strain throughout the body. The retina's unique vulnerability. The retina depends on high-energy turnover and finely balanced lipid recycling. Even small metabolic disturbances can compromise photoreceptor stability and accelerate cellular aging. How lipotoxicity reaches the eye. Excess lipids and their oxidized derivatives infiltrate the retinal pigment epithelium and Bruch's membrane. These deposits encourage inflammation, hinder waste clearance, and set the stage for drusen formation. Insulin resistance and the ocular microenvironment. Insulin resistance alters choroidal perfusion and endothelial function, narrowing the retina's metabolic support. Impaired glucose handling forces retinal cells into less efficient pathways that heighten oxidative stress. Convergence of metabolic syndrome and AMD. Lipotoxicity and insulin resistance converge at oxidative damage, chronic inflammation, and impaired debris management. These shared pathways accelerate the transition from subclinical changes to clinically significant macular degeneration. First, clinical evidence and emerging links. Population studies consistently link metabolic syndrome, obesity, and diabetes with higher AMD prevalence. Investigations into adipokines, complement activity, and lipid transport genes further support the metabolic-retinal connection. Future research directions. Important gaps remain in tracing how specific lipid species drive retinal dysfunction. Biomarkers such as ceramide profiles, complement fragments, and mitochondrial stress indicators are under active study. Clinical trials exploring insulin-sensitizing therapies, mitochondrial support, and lipid-modulating interventions aim to determine whether modifying systemic metabolism can meaningfully slow AMD progression. Conclusion: AMD may reflect the retina's response to whole-body metabolic imbalance. Dietary patterns that reduce lipotoxicity, like avoiding refined carbohydrates, limiting industrial seed oils, increasing omega-3 intake, and centering whole foods that stabilize insulin response, can help protect metabolic integrity and long-term visual health.
An invitation, International Day of Persons with Disabilities, Wednesday, 3rd December 2025, 1200 to 14:30 hours. Venue MAB Canteen, Malaysian Association for the Blind, MAB Complex. Address Jalan Tebing, off Jalan Tun Sambanthan, 4 Brickfields, 50470 Kuala Lumpur. To commemorate the International Day of Persons with Disabilities this year, I am hosting an informal roundtable luncheon to discuss universal design. Panelists will include my friends with various disabilities, including vision impairment, physical disability, and hearing impairment, as well as my architect and lawyer friends. This informal discussion on universal design will be of interest to architects, town planners, civil engineers, quantity surveyors, advocates for accessibility and inclusivity, persons with disabilities, PWD, as well as caregivers and students of architecture and design. For a totally immersive experience, all sighted persons will be blindfolded throughout the event. Lunch will consist of a whole food, plant-based WFPB menu curated by me. This event is also open to members of the public. Attendance is by donation for able-bodied and sighted persons. Hopefully, your contribution will cover the cost of your lunch, as well as that of a PWD. Seating is limited, and at the moment there are 15 places left. To confirm your attendance, please make your voluntary contribution by scanning the QR code. If you're unable to attend but wish to support this event, feel free to make a small donation, not more than 5% of your monthly income. Any excess funds will go towards ongoing treatments to restore my vision. We will have a fruitful and meaningful discussion that will raise awareness of the need for universal design for PWD. Universal design. For background information on universal design, I have made several videos. Links are in the video description below. AZLAN ADNAN MA, VIP founder, Green Party of Malaysia.
International Day of Persons with Disabilities, Wednesday, 3rd of December 2025. Every year, 3rd of December is officially recognized by the United Nations as the International Day of Persons with Disabilities. It has been observed globally since its proclamation in 1992 under UN General Assembly Resolution 4730. The day promotes understanding of disability issues, supports the dignity, rights, and well-being of persons with disabilities, and raises awareness of the importance of inclusion in all spheres of life: political, social, economic, and cultural.
don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to show your support.